I just wanted to drop a copy of my book in here for you guys. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna drop this in the chat for TikTok. This is my book that you guys. It's available for download right now. It's in my Patreon. So I always want to make sure I get you guys that early on, and I want to get right back into this. I don't want to take this too long. So this is Myth EP13. Okay. So that sucks for YouTube, but we'll get them back on here in a second, right? Like we'll get this whole shindig back up. All right. In fact, there it is. So I'm back in on YouTube now. So sorry about that disconnect. I had to jump back, and which I have successfully done. So now I'm back in there. So for YouTube, you guys may have missed it, and probably did, is that I just dropped the link to get in the book. So that you can get the book at the Patreon. Let me drop it in the chat here as well. Also gets the chat going. All right, so there you guys both have it now, right? So now finally, after all that brouhaha, now I can talk about, these queens of the cemetery, right? These queens of the cemetery who are all so powerful and so also kind of scary. But like I said, we're going to come at it from three entirely different cultures, kind of representing the same idea or the same effect. So we have Manman Brigitte, who's a guardian of cemeteries and spirits near the living. We have Hel, who is absolute ruler of the underworld realm in Norse mythology. And we have Persephone of Greek mythology, who is the mediator between life and death cycles. So they represent, like the slogan says, the grave, which is the immediate presence of death among the living, the gate, which is the transition of the dead, and the return, which is the mythic possibility of rebirth, renewal, or seasonal changes. So that's what we get when we have all three of these together. Each one of them really represents an entirely different culture, right? And just a way of belief. And I'm going to say, I don't know necessarily who's more or less comfortable with, the cemetery. Like they all seem there has to be a level of just comfort that goes along in how you accept death, right? Like that's what it is. Each one of these figures is a different representation of death for a very specific reason. And the cultures that they belong to are bringing up some things that internally we're all dealing with. So first is Manman Brigitte. Now, Manman Brigitte, again, is the one who comes from, Vodou culture, right? She's going to be primarily associated with the cemetery in the liminal spaces, right? So she comes from Haitian Vodou beliefs. She is considered to be the Loa, right? This is important. She is the Loa